We had over 200 native hedgerow whips donated to the garden, and so we got all our volunteers together and we just cleared some space and we just planted hedgerow, and it went really well. We managed to get them all in 2 hours, and we used a little bit of the extra time to put in sow some wildflower seed, re-sow, because we'd sown last year in winter, so took the chance to do a bit of scarification and sow some more seeds. Love Lane Community Garden, which is in South Norwood. It's sort of on the boundary of Croydon and Bromley, so we're sort of on the outskirts, but it's a piece of metropolitan open land that the local community have come together to cultivate and just turn into a sort of a wildlife haven that's just a nice place to come and, you know, visit, play, rest, work, help, do gardening, join in, whatever anyone wants to do really. We have organised work days once a month, but people can dip in and help out when they can. The garden was sort of, I guess, came to fruition in 2015. That was in November. More and more local children were just playing on a derelict site that was quite unsafe. So it was overgrown and fly tipped. So we got together, it was sort of a community initiative to clear it and make it safe so that we didn't have to worry about them playing there. And then it just built from there. Why stop, you know, a bare patch of land when you can cultivate something? There's so much that was already there, and then in clearing the brambles and the rubbish, it just helped it grow. So, you know, over the years we've had donations from the RHS, MPGA, who donate bulbs to gardens, and that's an initiative with Taylor's Bulbs. We've had funding from Inch's Cider, We Love SE25, and it's all just to cultivate. We're working with what is there. We're not trying to make a perfect garden. We're just trying to help what is there flourish. Yeah, we've got our regulars, but there were definitely some new faces today, and it's just, I guess it's people want to be involved in something that's positive, and every year you get to see what you've done. At the moment, you know, we're just coming out of winter, so there's a few bulbs and things coming up, but come summer it'll be sort of unrecognisable, and everyone who's planted a whip today or sown some wildflower seeds, if they come back in May, they'll be able to really see what they've done. It's rewarding, and it's good for people. And it's not habit, it is love. I do feel very passionately about this space, and, you know, just little things, just, you know, clearing a little bit of brambles so bird's foot trefoil can come up, or pruning a tree so that you get a bit more fruit the next year, or maybe you don't, maybe you just share a bit more fruit with the squirrels and the birds, but it doesn't matter. It's a link to a green space, and I think that's important, especially when living in somewhere that's, you know, quite urban, and usually it's a bit of a walk to get somewhere, but this is just so close. It's a safe place for children to play, but likewise we've got elderly residents that will just sit out on a picnic bench in the evening when it's, you know, warm, and it's somewhere for them to stop and have a rest once they've, you know, walked up the hill from the tram stop. So I think it's important to everyone.